Hi, here we are. Everybody's here. Well, we've got people here. Welcome, everybody. We're so excited. Thank you for joining us in our impromptu live that we're doing again today. We love throwing stuff out at y'all. I'm Melody. This is Nathan. We're here at Caterpillar headquarters. We have something to tell you guys about, so we decided we needed to jump on to do that. We are in the new Caterpillar studio, so we're still getting used to the studio, but we're excited to be here. Hello, Norma is here from San Marcos. Let us know where you guys are here from. We'd love to say hi to y'all. We're really excited. We have something kind of fun that's going to be happening over the next couple of weeks that we wanted to tell you guys about. So that is why we are here today. Yeah.
So you want to give me that code really quick?
Oh, here, I'll type it in.
There you go.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
We'll just do the quick pass off there. As you're coming in, let us know where you're joining from. This isn't going to be a long one. This is a short bit here. We got a couple people that'll be joining us here shortly. This has to do with a kickoff that we're doing, and we're calling this the Memorial Day
Series.
Is
that what we call it?
That is
Series.
what it is. Thank you. Thank you. And this is a kind of a combination of several things that are going to happen over the next
couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks.
Through Memorial Day.
2.5 weeks, yeah.
And then we're going to continue a little bit past that. I'm just going to throw that out now. So,
that part was the secret. Okay, listen.
We got to see it through this week. We've got to see it through next week.
If you join us for the lives, you get the secrets. Like, that's the fun part. So
now, where was that one, by the way? Point that one out.
That one?
Oh, let's just make sure we're saving
Save that one. There we go. Okay. So, guys, listen. We are here to kick off early our Memorial Day sale. We are really excited. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned over the next couple of weeks. We're going to be going live kind of often. We're going to do product demos for you. We're going to show you some ideas for project making.
Some inspiration.
For Memorial Day and beyond. There's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening. All of it is a secret. Well, not all of it. That's what we're doing. So we're really excited for that.
I do know that we did send an email out. Keep your eyes peeled because we're going to continue to add to the agenda, to the list of different lives that we're going to be doing. And again, maybe if you're with us and you're joining us, let us know when you're joining from again. But part of the question I would love to have from you that are joining with us is, have you ever done a project that had to do with moving from kind of the springtime into summer?
Mm-hmm.
And we're also moving into now, July is a little bit of ways away still. We're still a couple months out from that. But when I think about moving from, the springtime, right now, we're still in between weather.
Like we're in between. Yesterday, I had all the air conditioning on in my car, in my house. And today I have a hoodie on because it's colder today.
It's supposed to be like 50, which is not that cold considering it's
not that
from
cold.
Winter.
Yeah.
However, it's not 70, it's not 80, and it's not what our summers are, upwards of 100.
No.
And so part of this, the thought we've had too, is are there inspirational things that you prepare to do? Meaning, I think if we think about this, we know that a lot of you, if you have children in school or there's graduations, that's happening,
a lot happening right
now. That is upon us in the next couple of weeks. So we know graduation from high school, graduation from college, graduation from one grade to another grade.
Yes.
And I think that's a time where people give gifts. If we think about the quilting, if we think about the crafting, the sewing, often there's gifts that we put together. So again, maybe share with us what some of the thoughts are that you have ever done in the past, or if you're planning on doing things now. Our goal as it surrounds Memorial Day, and yes, there's a day to represent and have a day of memorial.
Mm-hmm.
And there is also a day, and I know there's a lot of people that do family events, family traveling, and that might be for you if you're going somewhere as well. And we think of things like, I'm going to call it like the beach throw. So what kind of something might you want to put out if you're going to lay it down on the sand?
Right.
That makes it easy so it doesn't have sand sticking to it.
Yep.
We've got table runners, we've got pillow cloths, we've got
all kinds of stuff.
A change of decorations. Christmas lives at your house all year round. Probably.
No, it doesn't. It kind of does.
But again, when we change things, you change the ambiance, right? It's the decorations and everything else.
Well, and then for me, like whenever I'm like making new decorations or doing my porch or doing whatever for Memorial Day, I tend to kind of be able to keep it up through the 4th of July, which is kind of nice because or I use the same stuff. If I take it down for June, I have the same stuff. Then here in Utah, we celebrate the 24th of July, which is very similar in decor for the 4th and Memorial Day. So we do a lot of that. Hello, Lori. Thank you for saying hi to us. And Linda, thank you guys for being here from Minnesota. And Marie from North Carolina. Yes, awesome.
San Marcos.
San Marcos. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining us. But yeah, so this is just kind of we wanted to get in front of you. We wanted to say hi as usual. We wanted to tell you this is our kickoff for Memorial Day. We've got a Memorial Day sale that we're starting a little early because why not? And we've got lots of fun lives and inspirations coming up over the next couple of weeks up until Memorial Day. And like Nathan mentioned, check your emails, sign up for our newsletters, go to caterpillar.com, go to the bottom, sign up for those because you'll get an agenda email at the beginning. But those are going to change a little bit over the next 2 weeks as we add more and more stuff because we're going to come and visit you guys often over the next couple of weeks.
Let me preface this. If you're with us, we have had different periods of time where we've emailed more or less. What we've done is when we have special events, now those of you might not know, but we're also doing an announcement for an event that we've got coming up in June. We're not going to do a lot with that right now because we're in May and we would love to take advantage of everything that May has to do and the inspirations that fit around May.
Yes.
But no, just keep your eye on your box. Keep your eyes on looking at those emails. There's usually a couple different types of emails that we're going to do. Usually on Mondays, we have one that talks about everything that happens throughout the week.
Yes.
As an example, we also have a live on Friday.
Yes, every Friday.
And who's on this Friday's live?
Bethany.
So Bethany, and
has a solo. Actually, no, both of us are. We're doing our block of the month on Friday.
So as an example, we'll be doing and we'll announce the block of the month and we'll be doing those so-longs and we're going to keep you kind of informed of what that is.
Yes.
As part of this Memorial Day series, we're doing the same things because we are adding several other inspirational pieces to the docket where we're going to be doing some shorter sessions.
Yes.
And part of this is not necessarily what we do, but what others have already done. And that's why one of the questions that I've asked is, hey, have you thought about or have you done a project? Or would you know of a great project you feel like we should share with the Caterpillar audience? That's really what we'll be doing as part of this Memorial Day series. And of course, since we have amazing products that solve and let you do more of your ideal crafting, whether that's at home, whether that's in the evening, or whether that you're traveling, what we're looking to do is to help you understand how some of those products as well would help you complete more of those projects or more of those inspirational things that you're going to be looking at doing. So that's kind of why we're kicking this off. And I'm wanting you to just to be aware that we've got a lot of communication happening because we're busy bees. There's a lot of things happening.
We can't stop. We just keep doing stuff. We can't stop. We keep adding more and more things. But you're going to want to keep an eye on those emails. Like you said, you're going to get maybe a few more letting you know what's coming up. Also, go follow us on our social media accounts, our Instagram and our Facebook, Caterpillar, because there will be announcements there as well. And if you follow us on Caterpillar, you'll see all of those on either Facebook or Instagram. So we'll have little announcements on there as well. So make sure you follow those too.
Yeah, so make sure to be on the socials, be checking the emails because there's a lot happening each week already. And in addition to that, we're ramping up a few more things to provide, again, a little bit more inspiration. And then right now, what we're wanting to kick off as part of this Memorial Day series is we're going to launch part of a code that you guys can use and keep at the forefront of your mind so that if you find that there's some inspiration and you're like, hey, that product makes that project easier, which is our goal.
That's what we do.
That you can take advantage of those specials as part of the Memorial Day sales. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up. You can note this down. We will be bringing this up again as we do additional lives. But right now, I would say it's never been a better time to go take a look at what is on sale, what fits into this. And maybe, Melody, you can share a couple things.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a couple ideas to this as well about why would Memorial Day, again, it's just pretty simple. It's Memorial Day 25 and it's for 25% off. What does this mean and how might somebody take advantage of this?
So this is the thing. This is the best time for using that code. So all Caterpillar products on our website right now, you can use that coupon code Memorial Day 25 to get 25% off. So if you've been waiting to get one of our cool bundles, because those are, as usual, those bundles that we have on there are already discounted a little bit. And then if you use your coupon code, that's making it even a better deal for you. So the bundles are exquisite timing right now to get those. We're also going to have different products over the next couple of weeks that we're going to highlight. So we'll tell you about those as well as we go along. But if there's an item from your list of Caterpillar products that you've been wanting to get, right? Let's say you got one of the bundles, or let's say you saw us at a trade show and you got one of our light boards and you've got our glass mat and you just, oh, I missed getting the tote bag. I should have got the tote bag. Now is the perfect time to do that because you can use that coupon code on any Caterpillar products on the website. So if there's that one piece that you're missing, if you're missing a glass mat that you can iron on, if you want to have that, if you want to have any of the little things you've missed out on, this is the best time to do that because you can either use it on a single item or you can use it on the bundles. Any of those products, you can get that 25% off.
Yeah. Now, with that, again, some of you might know, and you've been with us as you followed us for the last few months, We have had a couple new products come into the lineup. We're going to hold off on that just a minute.
Okay.
A little bit different than what you're thinking.
Okay. I'm trying to learn how to read his mind, and I'm getting close.
Yeah, this is good. This is an impromptu piece. So she just mentioned part of the glass mat. I'm trying to get to another product here just to share with you. And what you'll see is as we talk about inspiration and as we talk about the few things that, make let's just say this, if you're going to be doing a table runner and we end up with some kind of a designed fabric that has a print that you love, often it can be directional if you think about
right.
this.
Yes.
So if you're going to do something like an American flag and you want something with stars and stripes, but you have a particular pattern on that, one of the best things you can do is put something on a light board and trace underneath that with some light. So I was just going to quickly show you this. This is an example. This is the back, which is not impressive, but as our light board, we have completely revamped a lot of the products. So this particular product is our new premium, and it has this new strengthened molded back. It has metal plates that now have been embedded into this. It has, again, the additional, there we go. It has all the different light settings. It has one of the other cool things on something. Again, I'm just slightly touching on this because it has the entire cutting mat that goes from left to right across the entire surface. And let me bring this camera up over top for us.
Yeah, it doesn't just our original Glow Basic and our original Glow Premium. The cutting mat covered the lighted area of the board, but as you would use your rotary cutter on it, you would kind of slip off every now and then. The edges of mine have little nicks. It's totally fine. It doesn't hurt it, but
yeah, but it's just, again, so you can kind of see this whole thing that we've got here. And it's not that that's what I'm here to show you, but we want you just to be aware because we will be, again, sharing with you inspirational pieces. And some of you might have some of our original products, which are fantastic. In fact, we still have some amazing sales on some of our original premiums, amongst a few other things.
We do.
In addition to that, we have a new line of products. And so you'll be seeing a few new accessories. You'll be seeing a few new features and functions that we have not always had. So again, a lot of you have joined us last year. A lot of you are favorites and you're coming back, and we would say thank you for joining us. Know that we're going to continue. And if you're new to the family, which there will be a lot of new people because we've been doing more and more lives with the socials. We've been doing a lot more in reaching out to different groups, different brands, different people that are, bringing and coming together kind of as we do so at this time of the year as well to celebrate barbecues and everything else.
So
that's kind of where we're
going back outside.
We wanted to share those couple pieces with you so that you felt that you knew what was coming and what to expect over the next couple weeks.
Yes. So again, make sure that you are getting our email, sign up for our newsletter, follow us on the socials, and you will see all the fun stuff we have planned. We're going to have lots of fun inspiration, ideas. Like Nathan was mentioning earlier, like kids are coming out of school. You have to keep the kids busy for the summer. You've got vacations planned. What are you going to do in the car if you're going on a road trip? Like lots of fun stuff that we've got coming up. So we want you to join us for all of that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be at different times throughout the day. We want to make sure to catch everybody.
We know that everybody's not always available at the same time.
Right.
So.
Yep. But you can always catch the replays too on our YouTube channel. So there's that too.
Now with that, maybe if you, again, one of the things that we started with, if you're joining us, we were asking about the seasonal changes moving from spring to summer. We talked about often at this time, there's graduations. A lot of people travel to go to those graduations to visit the cousins, the nieces, the nephews, the grandkids, all of those types of things. And I would say that often it's a time of gift giving in some of those. And we talked about traveling, just not even from the standpoint of graduations or whatever, but it's the holidays. It's we're out of school.
Summertime.
It's like, let's go to the beach. Let's go to our country house. Let's go to the
Disneyland.
Camping ground. Let's go to Disneyland. By the way, that's where we're going in a couple weeks.
Are you?
Crazy. Yeah.
Yay!
It's crazy.
I love Disneyland.
My granddaughter, my only one.
Yes.
Big celebration. My daughter and my son-in-law were like, "Hey, let's take her to Disneyland for her first." She's not gonna remember, but I was like, "Hey,
it's okay. I did that too.
We're excited.
I did that too with my first daughter. We went to my husband was the same. We went to Disneyland on her first birthday. My husband's like, "Why are we here?" I'm like, "It's for me." It was for me. It wasn't for her.
Yeah.
She doesn't know. It was for me.
And my wife, she's just really excited to be able to babysit the entire time. Now, we're fortunate that they live not more than a half hour, and we get to watch them a couple times a week anyway.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But there you go. So
that
long
sounds
story short, so we're traveling. There you go.
Traveling.
So we'll be in the state of California from Utah. And we'll be at Disneyland during, I think it's going to be pretty crowded because I think it's legitimately going to be over Memorial Day. So that's going to be crazy.
That's going to be legit crazy.
But, yeah.
I am planning a trip, funny enough, like you're going with your granddaughter. My oldest is turning 30 in July.
Nice.
So we're having a little long weekend, taking her and her son, my grandson, to Legoland and the beach for their birthdays. So we've got to keep that kid entertained also. So we're going to have lots of fun inspiration.
Yeah. So coming back, think about this. What we're asking is feel free on social to tag us. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to send us an email, info or support at caterpillar.com. I'll bring that up on ideas or things that you feel would be great topics.
Yes.
Or projects that we also could share that has to do with part of the inspiration. And here's that email. So you feel free to send something to support, but that's part of what we're looking to do. So right now we're kicking off part of the Memorial Day special. You can see down on the bottom, we do have a sale that we're kicking off as well. So we've got a Memorial Day series that will be happening over the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
Where we'll be coming to you more frequently live. We'll be bringing to you inspiration, education, and specials that go along with some of our favorite products that help you do more of your favorite projects.
Yes.
So that's what we're here to announce today.
And maybe we'll have some special guests too.
There you go.
Lori had a quick question. I saw that. Is there a gridless mat for the mini light box, Lori? There's not yet. Listen, we have a motto around here that's never say never. You never know. You never know. Right now we don't have one. So
I'll just bring this up
know.
too, knowing that
Nathan might know more than me.
We're in between new product developments and a few things that are going on. We've had a lot of requests. So this is for the mini. We've had some requests about potentially glass mats.
A mini glass mat.
We're not sure because one of the key things that the glass has to do is dissipate heat correctly. And we need to make sure that it doesn't damage the board when it's being used on top of the light board. So there's a lot of testing that we've been looking into. But just also know we've been feverishly engaged in new product development as well.
Yes.
And there's always new things to come.
There's new things to come.
Launched a few new things. For example, last week and a half ago was the new Flex accessory kit. Let me just pull that out really quick for a moment. You've got those there. These were 2 new products. By the way, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well. And let me just kind of share with you. Melody noticed this, and it was an observation, is we have, in essence, the Flex accessory kit. Same kit in both ones. This one comes with the extra light.
Yes.
And we have found a lot of people are like, hey, get me the extra light, which
makes
makes
sense.
Which
is lovely.
Because if you already have a light, you really can use the accessories with multiple lights. In fact, because there's the clip, the clamps, the magnets, the base, amongst other things, along with the lanyard.
The disc.
We call this the magnetic disc
disc mount.
Dismount.
Like a dismount in gymnastics. Anyway.
But there we go. But what would be interested is if you already have a Flex light, you could add something like this kit to yours. No problems, no worries. Take advantage. These are on pre-orders. They're arriving.
Secretly,
do we still know? Are they still
they're
in
supposed
transit?
to be today. They're very short in the next few days. They should be ready to go the next few days. They should be arriving here in the next couple of days. Then our warehouse just needs to receive them all in, and then they'll start shipping them out. So hopefully by the end of next week,
we do have several of you who put these on pre-order.
We appreciate
that's
that.
awesome.
Yes.
Those are going to go immediately out.
They're going to go first.
If you have interest, get in line because we do have quite a few of these that have already been requested.
Yes.
Luckily, we do have enough to go past what we've seen as an order, but we'd love to sell out of them.
Yeah.
We're not there yet, but if this is just one of those other items, you can go add to your wish list, put it to your basket, and take a look and use the Memorial 25 discount on them.
Use Memorial Day 25.
Now, let me ask this question because I know nobody's asked it yet, but we already made sure that this discount was applied beforehand when we did the discounts, right? If you pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
Because I'm just talking about the Memorial 25.
They can use it.
No, but I'm saying if I already had one, we did a discount last time.
We did a discount. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah, so last time,
don't feel bad.
You don't need to reorder. What we did is we actually put them on sale as already discounted and then applied the additional discount. So it's actually the same discount if you already bought them. It'll be the same. Yeah. So don't think you
didn't miss out. You didn't miss out.
You already got the same deal that we hooked up with last time. So we wanted to because we knew this was coming up and we didn't want anybody to feel like if you pre-ordered, you missed out. No, you didn't.
You did not.
You got a great deal. You got the same deal. You just got
and you're first in line.
And you're first in line.
Yes.
So again, if you haven't done that though, go add this to your cart. You can find more products like this. We'll do more demonstrations on the products, the light boards, the pieces, along with the inspiration again, coming soon. But with that, let us know if there's any other comments or questions that you have right now. Just appreciate a couple people are saying, great. Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate that.
Tracy.
And then obviously we had another one here. Tracy, just appreciate that. Steve Norman, can't wait to get.
Yes.
I'm guessing in some of those things. And here's another one. Wonderful. I bought the kit. Can't wait to receive it. So there you go. Lori, just know that you got the same specials already. We pre-did that.
Yes.
And you're getting first
dibs. The coupon was a 20% on coupon, but it was already discounted, which it will not keep. That standard discount will no longer be there.
So we actually did a pre-discount with the coupon in order to make it the same price. So just, you know, we wanted to make sure you're taken care of. So everybody who pre-ordered gets the best access and the best deals for what those are. Now we're at a 25% for Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
As we're kicking this off. Again,
right.
Let us know. That's all we have right now. We appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to hearing what you would love to see or hear when it comes to the inspirational pieces that have to do with this part of the season. When we're moving from that spring to summer, we're still really in spring as it really is. However, it's the vibe. It's the beaches. It's the camping. It's
and spring in Utah is very back and forth. It fluctuates a lot, but I think it does everywhere. So thank you guys. We were so excited that you joined us today, and keep an eye out. Bethany and I will actually be back here live tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon, 3 o'clock Mountain Time. And then we'll be back again on Friday for our monthly sew along with our block of the month.
Awesome. So we're excited to see you tomorrow, and then we'll see you as we have a whole series of things coming up
more next week.
This week and next week. So thanks again.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.